Hello, I'm Darren from Holiday Home Spain. As well as finding homes for buyers who contact us directly, we also source properties for A Place in the Sun when they're filming an episode on the Costa del Sol. When the new series airs early next year, it will mark 5 years that we have been providing properties for the show. As such, we thought we'd give you an insight into what happens behind the scenes from an agent's perspective. It is now the end of November, the weather is still gorgeous, and the TV production company have just contacted us to say they're going to be filming another episode here at the end of the month. They provided us with a basic brief to what the client is looking for, so our first job is to find some properties which match their requirements. As sourcing agents, our biggest challenge is that we do not get to speak to the buyers. If we were helping you find a home, we would ask soft facts like your motivation to buy, how you intend to use the home, who will be visiting you, what you enjoy doing, as well as the hard facts like budget, number of bedrooms needed, location, type of property. From the production company, we only get the hard facts. For this episode, we know the client's maximum budget is £700,000, which converts to €805,000. They are looking for a detached or semi-detached house with 3 bedrooms. It has to be under an hour from the airport, and it has to have a private pool and sea views. We also know that they prefer a modern style of property. Modern style could mean a contemporary glass building, a white box, or simply not a traditional style of house. With our direct clients, this is something we would discuss in more detail, but we don't have that luxury, so we will just rule out the properties which are definitely not modern and send the rest to the production company. The Wednesday before filming, and I am out with the producer today showing him the properties that we have identified for the show. We've just been in the house behind me, and we've taken video and photos of the property to send back to the production company in London, and the producer is now inside speaking to the owner as he needs to confirm all the information that we've provided, such as the price, the size of the property, the council tax rates, and of course that he's happy for it to be filmed on the episode. If all's good, hopefully it will be selected for the show. It is now Thursday lunchtime, and I've just received a call from the producer to say that he wishes to use 2 of the properties that we showed them earlier in the week on this episode. So I'll now message the owners with release forms and ask them to sign those. He has also asked us to provide an advocate for the area. Sometimes on the show they like the buyers to speak with someone who already lives in the area and is in a similar position to themselves. So I'm going to call a couple of our previous buyers and ask them whether they'd be happy to help us out with this. It's Monday morning. The TV crew and buyers arrived over the weekend, and we're just about to film the first property, this lovely 3-bedroom house in Torreblanca. Each episode is a lot of work for the buyers as well. Between the filming of the 5 properties, which often take over 3 hours each, they have to do other scenes to link the properties together. In this scene, they are talking to a local resident who has a similar background to themselves about living on the Costa del Sol. It's now Wednesday morning and our last day of filming properties for this episode. Behind us is the last house we're filming. It's a 5-bed detached house. On the last property we filmed, the feedback was they want more open sea views. Well, take a look at these. The house has a slightly awkward layout, but we've got some ideas how to get around that. So before the buyers come into the house, I'll have a quick chat with Jasmine and show her some photos of another house where we've reconfigured it a bit to make it a more entertaining living space. Once we're inside, I'll show you a bit more. Whilst the cameraman's filming the panning shots, I'll talk about the feedback we got from the previous property. The buyers were a little concerned that the living space wasn't big enough to entertain in. In this house, they have a mezzanine. What I'll explain to Jasmine is that this space can be used as a lovely family room, a little TV room, and the bedrooms off of it can be turned into a master suite. If we close off the door I'm walking through and knock through this back wall, this dressing room and this small bathroom can be knocked through to make one large ensuite bathroom, which would leave us with a really nice ensuite. This has been done in another house we have for sale, and this is the effect. It's now Friday morning. I'm at home having a coffee as I've just got back from a early morning viewing. The buyers liked one of the properties that we showed them earlier in the week, and 8 o'clock this morning was the only time we could fit in a second viewing. They are now at the final talk which is being filmed, and hopefully we'll receive a phone call soon with an offer on the property. Okay, here we go. Hello, Dan speaking. Hi. Do you mean to speak? Okay. That's right. Is it better now? Do you want to start again? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll speak to the owner and I'll put all the mitigating factors forward, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. Absolutely. Yeah. Will do. Thanks, Jasmine. Bye. Okay, so we had an offer put in. It's a bit lower than expected, but there are mitigating factors. So now I'm going to have to speak to the owners, explain the situation, why the offer is what it is, and hopefully get back to Jasmine shortly with some news. Hi, Jasmine. Sorry for the delay. Right, I've spoken to them. I've pushed all the points as hard as I can. Uh, Basically, what they're saying is the price has just been reduced from 990 to 795 to take into consideration the works that need to be done. Uh, they also note that the next cheapest detached property in the area is 1.3 million. So their feeling is that it's priced. The price has already had the cost of the works factored into it. What they have said is they'll take 25,000 of the ask euros of the asking price, take it down to 770 euros, but that's the lowest they're prepared to go. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Jasmine. I'm afraid they won't go any lower. I tried and I couldn't even get them to knock 5,000 off, not alone 50,000. Uh, so I'm afraid that that's their final offer, 770. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll let them know, and we can keep in contact. And if anything changes, I'll let you know. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye. Hi, Jasmine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Abs- yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. I'll do it straight away, and I'll press again the road and so forth, and see what I can do. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Indeed. I try my hardest. Bye bye. Uh, there was a big difference between what the buyers were prepared to pay and what the sellers were expecting. Um, like over 50,000 euros difference. So unfortunately, this time the deal hasn't come through.